Hello guys, welcome to a new segment on my channel called Deck Tech. I can't really do any Vanguard stuff because I only have like, excuse me, 4 complete Vanguard decks. But if you guys want to suggest a Vanguard something, leave that down in the comments. Kaijudo something, even though that's dead, you can put that a suggestion in the comments. Whatever deck. However, I do not play Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh or any of that, so you can't really suggest any Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh decks. So this segment is to help a new friend on YouTube by the username of ChronoS, and I had commented on a Battle Spirits video a while back, and he said, "Hey, you know some stuff about Battle Spirits. Could you help me out with an English Red deck?" And so that's what I'm going to try to do today, is help out some friends. Now, if you've never heard of Battle Spirits, that's fine. I mean, it is an old, dead card game, and it's really popular in Japan, just behind Vanguard and Yu-Gi-Oh! But, it is like the greatest card game ever. It is my favorite card game. It is awesome. Alright, so let's take a look at the red attribute. Now, red mainly focuses on attacking and wiping spirits out. So, honestly, you are going to want to run a lot more spirit cards than Nexus or spell cards. It just helps the consistency with the deck, both in defending and attacking. It just helps the consistency. That's not focusing that well. And so, that's one thing you got to make sure you have to do with these kind of decks, is make sure you have more spirits than any other thing in the deck. Just a second here. But attacking is not the only way to go. Red does specialize in attacking, but I feel like they can use their abilities just as much for attacking, or sorry, just as much for defense as attacking. And I'm kind of a, excuse me, paranoid player. I like to defend as much as attack, and so it really depends on your playstyle and what kind of deck you want to build. But for defense, I would suggest cards like the Guardsman Dragno. His ability is that during your opponent's battle phase, your when attacking abilities become when blocking. And that's not it. At level 2, he has an ability that boosts his attack as well. And so, this guy's really good to put in your deck. If you can get him. He's in the English Booster Set, Volume 4, Ascension of Dragons. And this guy's pretty good, because he both comes with a power boost, which is excellent, and he changes attacking abilities to defense. But you can't just watch out for spirits as well. You need to watch out for nexuses and spells your opponents play, and try to disrupt their flow of the game. Something like Flame Elk. And what Flame Elk does is he can destroy a nexus with 1 core on it. And so he's pretty good. So if your opponent runs blue or green and they just have a frustrating nexus, do stuff like Flame Elk or Dragsaurus or something, just to help out. But, you know, defensive strategy doesn't have to be that complicated. Defensive strategy can just be laying down 6 or 7 spirits, 3 or 4 for attacking, and then 3 or 4 for defense. And so, once you get your spirits all lined up, you can choose what to attack with and what to defend with here. Let's widen that out a little bit. There we go. And so that's why you really need more spirits, is because defending can... you can defend any way you want. Again, it just depends on the player, your play style, the deck you want to make. But defending does not have to be complicated. It can be very simple, like just spamming a bunch of spirits out and just defending. But defending isn't all that red does. Red's good at attacking and destroying spirits. Bomb Soldier Dragno is an excellent card because he's only a 1 cost, and when he's destroyed, he can destroy a spirit with 1 core on it. This is a very, very good low card, and I don't know why people run like Rockceratops or something instead of this guy, because this guy is amazing. And that's really one of the decks you can make, is a Spirit Destruction deck. If your opponent has a bunch of spirits out, just build a deck destruction. No, I'm sorry, that's blue. Build a Spirit Destruction deck with abilities like Dragno that can just destroy spirits, because red is really good like that. You can also run cards that have boosts. Like the Unicorn Dragon Valsung. He has a boost while attacking and stuff. These can just soar over lower cost spirits, because when you attack and your opponent doesn't want to lose spirits, that's a life lost right there. And even if he does block, there's a pretty good chance that spirit will be destroyed. And so you... even though you've attacked and haven't decreased his life any, you still destroyed a spirit, which is pretty good. There are a lot of red decks, and the 2 other kind of decks I want to mention are Evolution decks and Rage decks. Unfortunately, I don't have any Rage cards, so I'll just explain Rage really quick. But Evolution, during the flash step, you can move cores to these guys. And if you have a lot of them, they practically do the same thing as boosting spirits, because it levels up in the flash step. And so they can soar right over low-cost spirits and diminish life. Next we have Rage, which are spirit-destroying spirits. Kind of like Bomb Soldier Dragno. Rage ability makes your opponent block you, and if you have a really high cost rage spirit, you can destroy other spirits. And so that's basically it. If you have a Nexus that's bothering you, then you want to run stuff like Flame Elk to destroy those. There might even be spell blocking red cards, but I'm not quite sure about that. But if spirits are bothering you, then I suggest going with an Evolution or a Spirit Destruction deck. It really depends on your opponent, and it really just depends on your playstyle and what kind of deck you want to make. Honestly, I hope this has helped you build a better English red deck. And honestly, Battle Spirits is one of the coolest card games ever, even though it died in English. But it's still going strong in Japan. And you know, I think what I like most about these card games is it's all player related. Is you can make these, whatever deck suits you. You can find a play style that suits you individually. It's an individual, and that's what's important about games like Battle Spirits, is that you can make all sorts of decks to fit your own strategy and what you like to play. And I think that's what keeps me coming back to these card games, is you find something you like and you just go with it. Although the downside is that card games are kind of expensive. So that was DeckTech the Red Battle Spirits attribute. If you want to see more colors, comment down below. I will be happy to do deck techs of all of the Battle Spirits colors. I'm going to do some Vanguard deck techs if I have the know-how and the cards. I'm willing to do Kaijudo deck techs. Whatever. Just comment down below if you want to see more deck techs. I really hope I've helped you, Chrono S. Also, one thing you can do is look on the Battle Spirits wiki, because it has a whole English versions of Battle Spirits cards. You can just look what abilities are. You can look what sets you need. And also, there's a website called Collector's Cache, which sells English Battle Spirit cards, which is really pretty good. Alright, I hope this helped. JBlade 2000 out.